Just a quick video in extremely poor quality showing the Apple II game server, or disk server, but in this case it's the Apple II game server. So disk drive works, but I'm not using it. So at the keyboard we're going to type in load. The audio is going into the back of the Apple II, and we're going to play, don't know, well, there's two things. Is there no Chucky Egg? Hero, that'll do. Hi-Fi, which is a faster load. Now it should bleep when it gets it. There we go. Right, there's two things I've done. I've just fitted a RF modulator, believe it or not, into the Apple II. That I've had kicking about for probably a year now and I've never fitted. But it plugs into a blank expansion slot. There are no gold contacts on it. It's got two fly leads that come off it. Redhead is my name, dishonesty is my game. Really? Vlaspleppen mit. Yeah, sure. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, the RF modulator. So I've plugged it in, tuned the TV to scan analog signal. It's found one channel, and this is it. I think it's channel 35 or 36. I was interested to see if the RF modulator would give a nice coloured screen from the Apple II, and it does. It's a little bit out of focus, but that's okay. The trouble with the Apple II in PAL regions is that it doesn't really do the colour as well as NTSC. Now if you try and use NTSC in the UK, unless you've got TV that will happily accept NTSC, you get a very strange screen colour. It's been quite a while since I did that, so I can't actually remember what it does. But I remember going to great lengths to convert it from NTSC to PAL, and I did it at the time. But this Apple II here, the Platinum, is a PAL UK machine. So anyway, so this is the Apple game server. It loads the game in at a very rapid rate through the ear jack. You can use the disk server, which will load games in and stop halfway through and write it to disk, then load, then write to disk, load, write it. I think it does it about 4 times, and it formats the disk as it goes. I can show you it doing that if you're interested, but you're probably not. So this is Hero. I'm obviously pointing at the TV because I don't have any capture software for coaxial. There we go. That's actually quite a nice picture. Yeah, it's quite nice. Quite nice for an Apple II. That's okay. I don't mind using that. The screen, excuse me, the screen colours are a little bit suspect on an Apple II. But that's okay. That's alright. Anyway, that was it. I just wanted to show the... Oh, bugger it. We'll do... How do you make this thing come alive? We'll do the disk server and write a disk. I've already got a floppy in there. Where's disk server? Game server. Mobile phones. I love mobile phones. I could easily smash them into little pieces. Apple II disk. Server. Oh, balls. Do you mean disk server? Yes, I do. What the fuck's that? I hate phones. I'm getting a growing dislike for modern technology, and I've been using technology all my life. So we want the game server client, ADT Pro, I suppose, no, Pro DOS. We could have anything really. Princess of Amber, games, lots of games. The disc games are obviously much better than the straight loaded games into RAM. Much more information on an Apple disc. Not that much, but more than 64K's worth. Ball Blazer. Balance of Power. Oh, I love Balance of Power. Go on then. Not Ball Blazer. Oh, fuck off. Balance of Power, I said. Alright, mobile version. God, I've said I hate phones. Piece of crap. If anybody came to me and said, look, I've got a great idea for a phone, you just touch it and it works, I said, damn, it's bloody stupid. Right, we'll turn the Apple off, back on. Don't load the disc, so we'll escape that. Load. We're going to do Hi-Fi. I've got volume set at full on the Apple, on the phone going into the Apple. So it's found something. I don't like pointing the camera at the screen, but there we go. So the flap's down on the disk drive. It should start formatting automatically in just a few seconds. Oh. Go on, son. Formatting disk. That rattling or noise is the disk drive finding track 0. There is no intelligent track 0 finding on an Apple II disk drive. Very much like a Commodore disk drive, so it'll rattle off the metal bracket and it'll guess that that's track 0. It's all very technical stuff. It's a bit hammer and chisel technology. Loading data 13 seconds. So what it's going to do is going to load in a RAM's worth of data, expand it onto the disk, load in some more, expand it to the disk. There we go. I don't know what a full disk is on an Apple II. I used to know stuff like this. It might be 130K or something like that. I don't remember now. I'm at the age now where I can't remember and I don't really care. It's not important these days. I've just spent an hour trying to find on my Apple IIc where the hash key is. Now on a normal Apple II it's on key 3, but on my 2C, which is a UK machine, it's the pound symbol. So I spent an hour trying to find out how to make the bloody hash symbol come on and I still can't do it. I did have this trouble before, but I did find out how to do it. Come on Apple, I'm getting Armag. Also been making a serial cable for the Apple IIc, but I need to revisit that. It's quite easy, it's three connections, 3 wires, transmit, receive and ground for the RS-232. So I think it'll reboot now and just load from the, press return to reboot. CTC boot by VoiceOver 1987. Oh, hello. Cracked by the Psycho, Mr. Slick. Cool. Press enter. Bit of ProDOS. What I'll do is I will connect this up later date and through Composite, through the capture, and play a few games on the Apple II via Composite. See, the colours are quite bright, they're vivid. ish through coaxial. Keyboard will learn. That's another issue. New game. One player. Do you want to be USA? Well, let's be topical. Let's be USSR. I'm a bit of an intermediate USSRist. Planning the state of the world. Troubled, I should think, will be the heading you're looking for. Analysing superpower actions. Well, America will be aggressive, Europe will be passive, and England will be a waste of time. Britain will be a waste of time. Game countries, 1, 2, 3, where am I? 5, Earth, where am I? What's Russia? 3? Europe. Oh, I don't know how to work it. But anyway, doesn't matter. That's the Apple II server. The key that's broke there I do have upstairs. It's the actual key thing in there rather than the button that's broke. So I need to find not a key cap, a key switch. But that's it, it's working perfectly. The RF thing is in there, it's in that slot. The disk drive controller is in 5, the RF is in 6. It worked brilliantly. I'm really quite impressed. I don't know why I'm so impressed. It's only a modulator. Simple things obviously impress me. Anyway, that'll do for a quick and nasty video. Cheerio, I'll see you next time.